how to master yourself in the most efficient way for you to analyze yourself and be productive. Be so humanly, naturally productive that at the end of the day, everything that you do just aligns with your purpose, just aligns with your goals, just aligns with your own desires, and it does not contribute into any distractions, right? When you master yourself, you need to realize that this is your own temple. So when you try and master your own temple, you need to let go. You need to let go of certain stuff. You need to let go of certain things. You need to let go of certain people, right? So mastering yourself, meaning that 100% focus. We're not multitasking here. We're not half-assing here. No, we're 100% focusing, right? So how can you become this person that naturally just becomes so focused all the time? No matter what he's going through, no matter what his situations are looking like, no matter what's going on in the background, he is still that person who is profoundly looking for his divine prowess and his divine actions. So first of all, everything just comes out of actions. When you have an intention, when you have an action, anything just becomes a purpose and it creates a reason. When you have a reason, it creates sort of actions that just align with you, with your higher self. It just keeps compiling. The more you keep going, the more you keep doing, is the more you keep looking, right? So the more you keep seeking, the more you're gonna find out. And the more you find out, the more answers you're gonna get. So you have to come to realization also that everything is temporary. Everything is temporary. Who you are right now is not gonna be the same person that you are gonna be tomorrow, the next few months, the next year obviously, or the next continuously time, right? Everything is temporary. You never stay the same. The only reason why you will stay the same, it is because you're entangled with your past self. You are bringing something from the past on into you in the present moment, which is stopping your criteria of evolving. You need to come in self-awarely that everything that you do has to come in a way where you're evolving. You are evolving, you are learning no matter what. Like throughout this day today, I know for a fact I'm not gonna be the same Fredo that is speaking to you right now. I'm gonna learn more things, I'm gonna implement more things, I'm gonna know more, I'm gonna know something new, right? But at the end of the day, everything changes if there's action. Everything changes if there's simple action. You need action to do this. Without no action, you will never realize on how to analyze yourself. You need to simply analyze yourself. What are my weaknesses? What are my strengths? What are the things that I'm good at? What are the things that I suck at? What are the things that I can improve on? What are the things that I can master? Knowing your talent and skills can overturn everything on your own self. Can make you go from right here all the way from right here. But it all comes from analyzing yourself. You need to realize on the person that you are, the person that you truly have mastered and just profoundly just become on your own journey, on your own life, growing up or moving forward or so, right? So when you realize your talent, you need to figure out a way how you can master that. And the way you can only master is just by repeating. It's just repeating, right? So I made this chart, right? This is the cycle of mastery. Let me zoom in a little bit, right? So I can see it good. This is the cycle of mastery, right? So first of all, like I was mentioning, nothing ever starts if you don't start no action, right? Nothing ever starts if you don't start no action. So what you first need to do is try and apply. What idea did I get? What opportunity that I received? What is the actions that I need to do? Am I doing the right things? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? All these things have to come to a good sense where it needs to come to an application from your own self, which is the action, and has to align with your purpose. So you need to try and apply. So obviously, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, right? Everybody makes mistakes. Or everybody has the right thing, right? Everybody has the right productivity. Everybody's being efficient with their movements, with their actions. So afterwards, whatever the consequence happens on your application, you need to simply just review and reflect. Okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do the best? What is my mistakes? What is my solutions? Right? What are the things that I'm good at? What are the things that I'm bad at? Right? So review and reflect. You have to reflect on everything that you just did. You have to reflect on the actions, on how you could have done better, how this could have been if I did this, how this could turn out if I didn't do this, right? So reviewing and reflecting will just come to a realization on things that are just gonna be brainstorming you, okay? Brainstorming you into things that you should write down and take notice for. You think soccer players don't analyze themselves? You think basketball players don't look at the performance afterwards? You think boxers don't look at their defense, how they were defending, how they were counterattacking? Everything comes from review and reflect, because without review and reflect, you can never plan and improve. So afterwards, you need to plan out on the things that you wanted to improve on the things that you wanted to change. Okay, I'm a soccer player. One thing that I'm bad at is that I overcommit. I overcommit when I have to defend. So what I need to do, I need to stay patient. Next time I'm defending, I need to stay patient and just assume the fact that I'm gonna get the ball no matter what, right? That is a plan. First, I tried to apply it. I was overcommitting and being too aggressive, and everybody got past me. But now, since I reviewed, I will plan to stay disciplined on my position and just be patient on the opposite ball, right? So what I did, I applied. This is good. I took action. But now I'm reflecting. I'm reflecting if it was a good plan or it was a bad plan. And now I'm going back and revisiting myself and replanning again on new stuff, on new actions and new intentions. So that is the mastery. It's just like a loop of mastery. Like I was saying, it's a cycle of mastery. It's just a loop. It's a loop over that it's just gonna keep overlapping. But look, keep in mind that this cycle, it's always gonna get on top of each other. It's always gonna level up. Whatever your cycle of mastery was first, it's gonna keep improving, no matter what. The cycle of mastery, the beauty of it is that you evolve. Your first review is not gonna be the same review as if you were to review yourself in your 30th time, because on your 30th time, you most likely already cleared your weaknesses, right? Now you're just focusing on other stuff and other mistakes that you have done progressively as you keep leveling up, right? So that is a cycle of mastery. Try and apply, review and reflect, plan and improve, and mastery. It's just repetition. Repetition creates a muscle memory. So the more you repeat it, the more naturally, the more instinctively it will come to you in a sense, right? So that is the cycle of mastery. Learning this skill, learning this plan, learning this analysis of yourself will automatically bring you in a much more better place, in a much more better position when you're asking for help, when you're asking for advice. At the end of the day, most people ask themselves, like, what are the things that could give you the most advice? Who is the person that could give me the most information, right? But at the end of the day, it's yourself. It's yourself, right? Because you're the one with intention. You're the one understanding what you're doing is, and you're the one who's seeking to get those mistakes. In order for you to change, you need to make that mistake first. A lot of people are scared to make that mistake because they think just because of that mistake, everything will fall down. Dude, this is not Junga. This is not temple. Just because one of the pillars fall down doesn't mean that everything's gonna fall down. You can have resistance. You can have a structure, and that structure is the cycle of mastery, right? So when you put that perspective into always mastering your skills, always evolving, always leveling up, now you would just master your own mistakes, right? So look, sit down and reflect and review. Stand and repeat and review, right? So when you're sitting down, you need to reflect and review everything, right? But once you stand up, repeat and review. Repeat. You sit down, you analyze yourself, you do your research, but now you're standing up, take action. Take action and repeat and review. And now, since you repeated and reviewed, you're gonna reflect on the things that you repeated, on the things that you improved on, and now review once again. And it goes back over here. Sit down again and reflect and review. And now, once you finish sitting down, reflecting and reviewing, stand up, take action and review, and now reflect and review once again. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. But one thing also, right? You never lose, you just learn, right? The more you keep losing, the more you're gonna learn, right? So if there's certain ways where you don't know what to do, you don't know how to overcome this objection, you don't know how to overcome this thing that's blocking up a barrier, you need to look at other people, how they do it. You need to analyze other people as well. It's not just about analyzing yourself, but analyzing other people, because if there's people who automatically don't have a problem, don't have mistakes, or don't have any burdens holding them back from what they're doing, from what the things that you have mistakes on, study them, analyze yourself, right? Copy what they're doing, but do it in your own way, right? So look, none of this stuff matters if you never take action. Taking action is the best prompt for this whole thing. You can analyze yourself, but if you're not taking action on your own mistakes, if you're not taking action on the things that you're supposed to take action on, you will never succeed, and you will stay here always. Your line of production will stay here. It will never. Sometimes it will just go down and up, something down, because if you're not evolving, you're just staying the same, and you're just doing the same thing over and over. When you know you can improve, when you know personally, if you put enough time, you can become this ideal person that automatically is gonna attract his best self. But yeah, man, that is how to master yourself. It's really simple, really simple, really simple. All it means is that you need to take action on this and apply it. Just apply it and see how your game goes, man. But yeah, it's been Fredo Saga. Live your own truth to create your own saga, man. Let's leave the dimension expansion with some new game, and let's implement it into the real world. At the end of the day, man, go follow my socials. I'll be talking about every single live concept here. And also check out my other platforms. I'll be live streaming on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. My Twitch information is gonna be in the link in the description. And also check out my other links or my other platforms, okay? But yeah, man, master yourself and master your craft and master your skill and master your mind. Let's get it.